us. Kathy has graciously agreed to do the induction today, but just as a point of privilege, I did want to say that the this year's board has been amazing. It's been such a challenging year and so difficult. And Rebecca, you know I love you, girl. I mean, you've been amazing, and everyone has been so wonderful. And it's been just such a horrible year for everyone, personally and professionally. And this year's board has just been outstanding and unbelievable. And I have had 30,000 questions, and everyone has been so helpful. And it's just it's not the year that I wanted, but it's the year that I had. So couldn't have done it without everyone. So I appreciate all of y'all. It's just been great. So
And
with that said, I will.
just a quick aside to that, that everybody I guess realizes that the main leadership is staying on. So, Amy stays as
Yeah.
president and Megan stays as president elect, which means one more year I'm immediate past president. But I think that, decision after talking to the state board, that was a decision that was made to ensure that we could hopefully have, at least if not a full year, a partial year of a little bit more of a normal type chapter with normal meetings and, Amy and Megan, especially giving them an opportunity to get to know the membership a little bit better. So I think that's, one of the things that the state has struggled with other chapters. And we just felt it was best to keep the top membership the same, or top leadership the same, and then bring on the new vice president. So, Amy, thank you for everything that you've done as well, because it has been a challenge. So, I'm just glad that I'm glad we talked you into staying for one more year so we can kind of navigate it for a few more months.
Okay, well, I'll turn it over Kathy
I,
to so take it away.
I am going to conduct this as if everyone were here so people can be installed in absentia. First, we would like to thank the outgoing officers who, as has already been indicated, have struggled through a difficult and challenging year, and appreciate them sticking with us. President, Amy Materson. Arthur W. Page, the first vice president of PR at AT&T, operated by 6 PR principals. Amy, as you accept leadership of West Alabama PRCA and all that it entails, you will need much advice and wisdom, but you may wish to use Principle 6 as your motto. Remain calm, patient, and good-humored. President-elect and historian Megan Galaviz. Betsy Plank, the First Lady of PR, wrote, "Public relations practiced at its best is a proud, powerful, and responsible profession. It's populated by many of the brightest, most creative, caring, can-do men and women of honor, heart, and humor. Traveling in the spirited company is a great adventure. View this year as a great adventure of learning. As historian, faithfully document those adventures for us all." Vice President of Communications Shane Dorrill. PR pioneer Edward Bernays wrote, "The 3 main elements of public relations are practically as old as society: informing people, persuading people, or integrating people with people. Shane, PR lives by communication. We depend on you to facilitate the communication within the chapter and between the chapter and state." Vice President of Programs Susan Poole and Vice President of Professional Development and Accreditation Brad Fisher. Betsy Plank also said, "PR professionals are eternal students. Your job is to help your fellow members grow in knowledge, both the timeless knowledge of ethics and principles and the timely knowledge of strategies and tools that PR professionals need to thrive in a changing industry." Vice President of Membership Susan Page and Vice President of Students Matthew Wisla. The futurist Peter Drucker said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." You are charged with helping create a robust and healthy future for PRCA by recruiting and welcoming new members into the chapter. You will help create the future of public relations by modeling for our student members all that we want our new PR professionals to be. Vice President of Community Service Nancy Randall, Edward Bernays counseled, look for a situation in which your work will give you as much happiness as your free time. Nancy, you are charged with bringing to the members new opportunities in which their work can be a conduit for the greater good, enhancing their satisfaction with the career they have chosen. Secretary Concetta Odongo and Treasurer Dan Meissner, the great showman P.T. Barnum once wrote, the possession of a perfect knowledge of your business is an absolute necessity in order to ensure success. Concetta, you have the responsibility of recording, maintaining, and sharing board actions and decisions so that West Alabama PRCA has the perfect knowledge of not only what we are doing, but why we are doing it. Dan, you must possess that perfect knowledge of our chapter's finances and bylaws so that we may continue to enjoy success. Immediate past president Rebecca Mender. Ivy Ledbetter Lee is widely regarded as a father of modern public relations and set the bar for generations of practitioners. Yet with all his experience and wisdom, he recognized in an imperfect world, perfection is not instantly available. Rebecca, your experience and wisdom will be needed by the rest of the board as it works to attain, if not perfection, then the closest we can come. Our members at large, awards Deidre Stalnaker, social Julie Mann, chapter advisor Tracy Sims. The writer Walter Lippmann said, when all think alike, no one is thinking. You are called to represent the larger membership. No one person can think of every possibility. When the board focuses on a problem or opportunity, it is your job to broaden that focus and ensure that the wants and the needs of the greater membership, not just the board members, are considered. To all officers, these are important duties and solemn responsibilities. Will you, the West Alabama PRCA officers for 2021, promise to faithfully execute your duties and to undertake your responsibilities as PRCA board members with integrity, energy, and professionalism? If so, signify by saying, I promise.
I promise.
Promise.
I promise.
Now, will you, the members of West Alabama PRCA, support these officers to the best of your ability? If so, signify by saying, we will.
Stephanie, that's you.
I was going to say, am I the only one? We will.
Thank you, and congratulations on your role as the West Alabama PRCA Board of Directors for 2021.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you,
But I'm
Kathy.
sorry if I mispronounced your last name.
You're good. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Great job.
Okay, so moving on, the only thing left on the agenda to talk about today, because we were keeping it short, is the community service project for December. So,
Okay, so what we are going to do, Julie Mann and I have been talking about some different projects, and we reached out to, or Julie reached out to the VA here, and they are really excited because we're going to be helping them do holiday cards for their residents here at the VA in Tuscaloosa. So this is something that there is a great need of. They're excited about us taking part in this. And this is a really great one because we're all good at talking and writing and those kind of things. But doing cards and making cards, that's something that we can do safe and socially distanced and all of those different things. So we're going to be moving forward with that. We're working on a newsletter item that's going out today that's going to give some more details about what exactly we're looking for, including kind of a minimum number that we're asking everybody to participate with, and some guidelines for some do's and don'ts in these different cards. What we're excited about is not only the possibility of doing such a great service for a local agency here in town, but December the 8th, we're going to be planning an event to drop these off and actually see people in person. So we're all very excited about that. We don't have all the details to share right now, but if you'll go ahead and mark your calendars for, it's a Tuesday, December 8th. That's when we're going to be gathering up all these cards. And here in the next day or two, you'll be getting more information about specifically what we're looking for on these. And we're just asking everybody to participate at just a level that's going to help us make the holidays a nice bright spot for these individuals.
okay, we're looking forward to that. I think it's a great service project and everyone will enjoy it.